In everyone's life, everyone will come across this stage after education when they start their professional career. And in this stage, everyone will face two questions, and those are very common. What are those two, friends? My dear daughter, how much you are earning? My dear son, where are you working? Right? But, friends, have we ever asked our people's representatives, our representatives whom we have elected? Do we dare? Do we have time? Right? We do not have time because we are the busiest person in the world. And we do not have time because we are the richest persons. Because we do not know our serviceman who provides services to us. We do not know their salaries, whom we have appointed, how rich we are, friends. Right? That's not how we should be, friends. Let's know today. So, who decides their salaries? And how? What is the process? And how much their salary should be? So we would have discussed these topics many times till now, but those would have ended in a unfruitful way because we know half of the we have half knowledge, right? But today we'll know completely, friends, on what basis their salaries will increase and how, and what is the MP salary, what is MLA salary, right? What is the process we follow to increase their salaries? Friends, when it comes to center, we have Finance Act 2018. From 2018, this started, friends. What is that? Their salaries have been pegged to inflation. MP salaries have been pegged to inflation. If the inflation rises, their salaries will rise. If 10% is the increment in inflation, then their salary will also increase by 10%. This is from 2018. But what about MLAs, friends? Right? MLAs. In our country, we have 29 states, friends. And each state has its own way of raising the salaries. There is no particular defined criteria or what basis one should increase their salary. What is the rationale behind it? There is no particular reason for it. Rationale behind it. They can raise. Every state can raise based on their whim, their choice. Right, friends? 29 states, their own choices. So, what is our Pradhan Mantri, Prime Minister Modi's salary? Telangana CM's KCR salary, Jagan's salary, Andhra CM. Here comes the magic figure, friends. 2.80 lakhs per month. That is 33.6 lakhs per year for PM. 4.21 lakhs because Telangana is the richest state as proclaimed by KCR. So his salary is high. And 50.5 lakhs per year. And 3.35 lakhs for Andhra CM, Jagan. And 40.2 lakhs per year it comes out to be. Right? So these are the figures, friends, who are leading the country states. Know your respective states' CM salaries. But what about general MP salary, MLA salary? For MP salary, it is 2.6 lakhs per month. Comes out to be 31.2 lakhs per year. Right? But what about MLA? As I said, for every state, they have their own laws. If we take Telangana, it is 2.50 lakhs per month, that is 30 lakhs per year. And Telangana legislatures are the highest paid legislatures in the country. Right, friends? So, do they get only salary, or will there be any allowances, perks, facilities, amenities? Right? They are there, friends. Let's see some of them. What are those? For example, if your MP or MLA is getting out of his home, we will give 16 rupees per kilometer to him to travel. If he stops or if he goes through a toll plaza, he need not pay fees. If he wants furniture in his home, we'll provide it from our Consolidated Fund of India, our taxed money. If he wants broadband connection, we'll provide. If he wants water bill, electricity bill, laundry services, three land services, land connections, mobile recharge, 24 air tickets per year, and first class reservation in trains. All of them are free. So these are some of the perks, friends. But we will not know our capability when we do not compete, friends. When we compete, then only our strengths come out, right? But where does our politician stand when we compare to other countries' MP salaries, right? So there is a small tweak in this. I'll tell you that. Singapore, if you take, it is 6.6 crores, and average, this is the tweak, friends. Average salary of a Singapore citizen is 50 lakhs. That is, so it is 7 times more around. No, not 7, 13 times more, right? When it comes to Japan, what is the MP salary? It is 2 crores. Whereas average wage 30 lakhs. It is again 7 times around. What about New Zealand? It is 2 crores for MPs and average wage is 42 lakhs. That is 5 times more. Whereas USA, it is 1.3 crores for MP and average wage is 39 lakhs. That is 3 times more. Whereas in UK, the 83 lakhs and average wage is 39 lakhs. See, friends, just 2 times. So we have seen 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 13 times. But when it comes to India, how does this number reflect? That is 40 lakhs on an average of MP salaries or MLA salaries. And average wage in India is 1.5 lakhs per year. 1,50,000 per year according to National Accounts for Statistics. And this is the per capita income of the country. So how many times is this, friends? This is average MP salary is 27 times the average Indian salary. Right? This is the trick. So there are 2 ways of looking at it. When you compare it from the richest countries, it looks so low, and if you compare it from average Indian salary within the country, it looks so high. So friends, when you compare it to rural workers, it is 175 per day wage. Whereas urban workers, it is 384. Just look at this figure, friends. 175 for rural workers. Whereas for urban workers, it is 384. And the most shocking fact or surprising fact for everyone would be this guy, friends. Who do you think this guy is? So there is no identity for this guy. I just kept it for conveying the message. So who is this deprived and poor guy? Friends, just guess which level of government is getting this kind of salaries. Just give a guess, friends, before I reveal. Yes, friends, Panchayati Raj, whom we elect as Sarpanch. What is his salary, friends? 5,000 per month. Year 60,000. Very nice. GHMC. This is urbans. Municipal. Corporator. For Telangana, these figures are for Telangana. And corporator salary is 6,000 per month, 72,000 per year. What a bonus we have given actually. What are salaries we are giving for them? Right, friends? This is how we are dealing with the system. This is how the system is running. And these are the hiked salaries for them actually. Right? So friends, I do not know why do we have these kinds of salaries. Those who service lakhs of members, thousands of members. Right? So we have to make some observations, friends. When we hear news about increase in hike for MPs, MLAs, Sarpanch, corporator, chairmen, these people, we just start criticizing them. But you should take a scientific approach here, friends. For example, if you take UK, US has a budget for appointing 5 assistants who can analyze and advise what are the best laws to the MPs. But when compared to India, friends, MPs cannot afford even a single analyzer, friends. 40,000 he will get. Which analyzer will work, friends, for 40,000 in India? So this will help them making better decisions, making better laws for the country, for the citizens, to uplift them from the poverty. Right? And one more thing, friends, when we talk about the salaries hike, let them raise their hike. But what is the yardstick? What is the measurable, tangible efforts they have made? There is nothing like that, friends. It's just their whim. And they get their salaries even though they do not perform well. And for the center, if the inflation rises, their salary increases. Even though they do not perform well. What, friends? Does your salary increase if you do not perform well? Will you be able to sustain in your job? What, friends? Fixed 5 years. You will be here. If you do not work also, I will give salary. Does it work for you, friends? That is how our system is, friends. Let them raise the salary what they want. But where is the accountability? And when it comes to state, every state can has its own way of raising the salary. Why don't they appoint a third person or third party who can measure and who can give you the scientific basis on which you can raise the salaries? And how they can raise the salaries when pegged to average Indian salary? And what should be done for that? And everyone targets government employees, friends. Because they did not perform well, because they did not work well, the organizations are in loss. That's why we are privatizing everything. But what is the case with you? How are you performing? How are you bringing accountability into the system? Who should do this, friends? Whom should we ask? Are we helpless? No, friends. We should raise the voice. We should bring this into the public forum. This discussion should happen everywhere. how these salaries are there, how they are increasing, on what basis they are increasing, how is it with when it compared with the other countries. All these things has to be discussed, friends, every day, and this has to go viral in the social media. This is the era of social media, friends. So please share this information, please talk about it. So friends, when I look at these things, everything appears zero to me. Neither the MP salaries are satisfactory, nor the average Indian salary is satisfactory. So friends, what is the cause for this? Friends, on an average, we have to ask questions, friends. Without asking questions, nothing comes to you. Even if you do not ask for food to your mom, she will not serve you. So ask questions, friends. So friends, if you just take a small look at it, on an average, MP or MLA will gain 1.5 crores per year, right? But how much do they spend to become MP or MLA? And what does SEC, CEC, Central Election Commission, State Election Commission is doing? Friends, I had very bad experience when I was working for or working as a volunteer for election commission. I'll share this information, friends, in the next coming videos. What is ADR reforms were suggesting? What is Supreme Court saying? What kind of people are we, friends? First, are we really responsible citizens? Are we reckless, irresponsible citizens? Friends, can we name some great people whom we can cherish, who has done service to the country? Can we name such some disgusting people who has done nothing to the society and for the people who has elected them? Friends, I'll make videos on these topics, friends. Friends, please raise your voice. Please share this video, this information to your friends circle. Let's discuss, friends. Let's discuss in the social media. Let's create a hashtag. So something has to happen, friends. Please share, like my videos and subscribe my channel for more informative videos. Thank you, friends.